Hi everyone, today is Thursday, June 9th of 2016, and I am just giving you an update to my Orbera intragastric balloon that I had placed on Thursday, March 31st. I am 10 weeks into having the balloon, and I have to say it is still going pretty well. I still haven't had any problems with nausea or vomiting. I do get the sensation of being full, but I cannot describe it as like an extreme fullness. I could probably still keep eating, but I do just pay attention to when I feel full and stop. So that's been good. And I mean, today for lunch I had a small salad with 4 ounces of chicken on it, and I did actually feel full. Like I was like, oh, no more. Like I really didn't want any more. So it is still doing its job, and it is still helping with making me not feel hungry all the time. So I did measure myself today. Again, I'm not exactly sure if I'm really doing the measurements correctly, but I'm taking about, I think it's like 8 or 10 different measurements. It's like the bust line, chest line, waist, hips, each of my arms, and then each of my legs. So from last week to this week, I have lost 2 inches. And as far as pounds, I feel like I keep getting all my numbers mixed up. So as from last Thursday to this Thursday, it was 2.2 pounds. Yes, so from last Thursday to this Thursday, it's been 2.2 pounds and 2 inches lost. So I'm glad to continue to be able to lose weight. I believe last week it was a slow week and it was only like half of a pound. But I also kind of had that little slip up during the weekend. You know, I wish it wasn't just because of one day it ruined the whole week, but unfortunately I kind of feel like it did. So I'm gonna have to watch out with that, although 2 days ago I did have a cookie at work. So I feel like those sweets and treats are slowly kind of getting back into my diet. Which, you know, I have to be able to deal with that eventually. Like I can't always just not be having those kinds of things. But I would like it to be for that, at least for the rest of my balloon time. And I really do want to take advantage of this time to try to lose the weight, my goal weight of a total of 40 pounds. So as of today, I am, you know, more than halfway there. I have like 17.8 pounds to go, I think is what the official number is. So I need to just keep working at it. I have still been back down to like a 600 to 700 calorie diet, and like I said, I don't know if that's good or bad. I have not been into the nutritionist because I was away on vacation and I recently started a new job. And so I think maybe tomorrow I'm going to look at the calendar and see where I'm at as far as getting back in to talk to her. But for me right now, it's working, so I'm gonna try not to change it up, because I know there was a couple weeks where I kept changing. I was trying this and trying that, and I had a couple of weeks without any weight loss. So for me right now, it's working. I'm feeling satiated. I don't feel hungry. I don't feel deprived. I'm not feeling weak. And I am still losing at least, you know, on average 1 to 2 pounds per week. So I'm just going to keep going with it. I did, since I was on vacation, I was doing like the 1 shake a day because it was just working for me to have that in the morning. And honestly, I've just continued doing that. That way I get a good protein meal or whatever shake replacement in the morning. I'm still doing the Premier protein and if I remember correctly, it has 40 grams of protein in it. So that works. I usually drink one on my way to work, and then I have my salad, or still doing the salad with 4 ounces of meat, or I'm having 4 ounces of meat with some type of vegetable. Big thing for me that really seems to help keep me on track is a taco salad. I mix half ground turkey and half lean meat, like lean ground sirloin. So I kind of mix the two together with some seasonings and just get, it's probably about a half a cup of the meat that I'm eating with lettuce, tomato. Sometimes I put an avocado in there, and sometimes I put like sour cream and salsa. And it just seems like every week when I have that, I have success. So that's pretty much what I've ate for most of my lunches this past week. And so it just seems to be like a good meal for me. And then also, you know, I'm still doing like tilapia and broccoli, and I haven't had salmon and asparagus for a while, so maybe I'll get that back on the menu. But yeah, I've pretty much been at under 700 calories per day. And again, I know they always say, oh, it's not safe. They say it's not safe to have that low amount of calories. But I guess, once something works for you, you just kind of stick with it. Because if you remember, there was a time where I was trying to get up to like 1,200 calories, and even more than 1,200 calories, because that was my basal metabolic rate. But that didn't seem to work, and I know I'm probably not giving these things enough time, but I don't have a lot of time. I'm 10 weeks into it, so I'm 2.5 months in, so I've got 3.5 months to go. And I just really need to keep doing what's working. I know I've mentioned exercise before, and there was a point where I had kind of got into it, and then I got sick, and then I went on vacation, and now I started my job. So I still haven't gotten to a good exercise routine. I do a few kind of floor exercises, like abdominal exercises. I have been doing like some arm weights, but I can't say that I've been really consistent. So I've never been one to exercise, and it's just hard to get myself into a routine. But I also believe that, you can still lose weight without